Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity was the first intercollegiate Greek letter fraternity in the United States. The fraternity was founded at Cornell University on December 4, 1906 in Ithaca, New York. 7 men founded the fraternity because they recognized the need for a strong bond of brotherhood between African Americans. These 7 visionary founders would later be called the jewels of the fraternity. These men were no ordinary achievers. Given the racial attitudes in the year 1906, their accomplishments were monumental. As Joel Henry Arthur Callis stated, because of the half-dozen African American students that didn't return for the school year 1904 to 1905, the incoming students during the school year 1905 to 1906 were determined to bond themselves together to ensure that everyone could survive in a racially hostile environment. The 7 founders, known as jewels to the fraternity, include Joel Henry Arthur Callis, Joel Charles Henry Chapman, Joel Eugene Kinkle Jones, Joel George Biddle Kelly, Joel Nathaniel Allison Murray, Joel Robert Harold Ogle, Joel Vertner Woodson Tandy. Joel Henry Arthur Callis became a practicing physician, also a professor of medicine at Howard University and a prolific contributor to medical journals. Joel Charles Henry Chapman entered higher education and eventually became professor of agriculture at what is now Florida A&M University. Joel Eugene Kinkle Jones became the first executive secretary of the National Urban League. Joel George Biddle Kelly became the first African American engineer registered in the state of New York. Joel Nathaniel Allison Murray pursued graduate coursework after completing his undergraduate studies and later returned home in Washington, D.C., where he taught in public schools. Joel Robert Harold Ogle entered the career secretarial field and had the unique privilege of serving as a professional staff member to the United States Senate Committee on Appropriations. Joel Vertner Woodson Tandy became the state of New York's first registered architect. So you see, Alphas develop great people no matter what age or race. I am honored to be a part of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.